All right, what's up, YouTube? So we got a special one today, guys. Welcome to Real Men Wear Kilts TV. You guys are gonna love this Karen. I know we've done Karen videos before. This one, she might be the queen of all Karens. I'm just saying. I mean, we got Can I Speak to Your Supervisor? We got You're a Racist. We got all kinds of stuff going on with this video today, guys. It is just, it's fucking ridiculous, guys. I'm just going to say it right now. It's fucking ridiculous. So, anyways, this lady in this video I'm about to show you guys basically goes off on this Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputy, calling him a racist, calling him a murderer, all kinds of stuff. And I mean, and supposedly this lady's like a teacher too. I couldn't find the video where she actually says she's a teacher, but if you check out Donut Operator's got that video. I can't find the source video that he did, but I found a video that will work. It's from Calibre Press. Make sure you guys go over to their channel and like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Anyways, let's get into this because this is just fucking ridiculous, guys. I mean, wow.
The limit is 40, and I was going 38, so why are you harassing me?
You're correct. I pulled you over because
you're a murderer.
Because
yes, I started to record because
you can't
you're a murderer.
You can't be on your cell phone
I
while you're
wasn't
driving.
on my phone. I was recording.
Okay. As you can see, it starts right at the beginning of this whole thing. I mean, she's already, like, we're, what, 16 seconds into the video, and she's already called this cop a murderer, what, like, 6 times or something like that? I didn't count, but, I mean, it's a ridiculous amount of times. He's trying to explain to her why she's been pulled over, and she's just, like, you know, not letting him get it out. And it sounds like he's trying to tell her, hey, you can't be using your cell phone while driving. I mean, you know, we all know that's the law in pretty much, I think, every state. Comment below if there's a state that you can use your cell phone and drive at the same time. But I'm pretty sure it's illegal in every state now. For safety reasons, I mean, you know, obviously, you know. But anyways, let's get back. Like I said, we're 16 seconds into this video, and she's already called this guy like this cop a murderer for, like, you know, half a dozen times, and it gets worse from here, guys. It gets worse.
You because you scared me.
You can't use your cell phone while you're recording.
You.
May I have your driver's license?
Okay, so what's scary about him just pulling her over? I don't feel scared when a cop pulls me over, and you know she's kind of blurred out, but we do get, you know, see her hands every once in a while. And it looks like, you know, she's a white lady and whatnot, so I'm not sure why she's scared of the cops pulling over. I mean, I can kind of understand due to the liberal media blowing things out of proportion why some people might think that, you know, certain groups in this country might be afraid of the cops. But you know, honestly, you really shouldn't have any reason to be afraid of the cops unless you're doing something wrong and, you know, or trying to mess with them in a negative way or whatever. I mean, you know, illegal negative way. But, you know, in this situation, I mean, he's just pulled her over. She should have no reason to be scared whatsoever. No reasonable person should have any reason to be scared in this situation. You know, other than this is obviously some left-wing lunatic who doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. Anyways, let's continue.
It's at my apartment.
What's your apartment?
It's at my home. I'm just taking my son to his.
Do you have your driver's license?
I mistakenly left it at home.
Do you have a picture of your driver's license?
Yes, I do.
May I have it?
Okay, so I don't know about California, but apparently you can just have a picture on your phone of your driver's license. I mean, I don't think you can do that anywhere else, but maybe you can. It's just not something I'm familiar with there. But I mean, you know, it still seems like, you know, he's being pretty reasonable, saying, okay, you don't have a driver's license with you. Do you at least have a picture of it? You know, he just wants to identify her. That's all he's trying to do, is identify who she is and whatnot. And honestly, I'm fairly certain that if she was just, you know, nice and polite about things, he probably would have been nice and polite about things and probably would have just said, hey, you know, just stay off the phone when you're driving and let her go. But she is making this interaction take longer. You know, she's the one instigating everything that happens further on in this. Anyway, let's continue.
And can you call your supervisor, please?
Oh, there it is. Can you call your supervisor?
And so you're giving me a cell phone ticket? Is that why you're harassing me?
Not harassment. I am enforcing the law.
I have a right to record the police when they're harassing me.
By all means, but you can't do it while you're driving.
Exactly.
This was texting or none of that.
Do you have that picture?
You scared me and made me think you were going to murder me.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
So apparently she thinks cops just randomly pull people over and murder them. I mean, it's right there. It says, you know, she says, you scared me and made me think you were going to murder me. Like, where the fuck is this coming from? Like, what is she on and why is she not sharing with the rest of us? I mean, seriously. Like, what the fuck?
Sorry you feel that way.
Well, that's not just a feeling. You're a murderer.
Okay. Can you zoom in on that for me,
Sure.
dear?
Okay, she just said, you know, the officer says, you know, I'm sorry you feel that way. And she goes, well, it's not just a feeling, you're a murderer. How does she know he's a murderer? Has he I mean, nowhere in this video has he made any threatening gesture towards her. Yes, he's made contact with her, you know, because she was using her cell phone while driving, apparently, allegedly, I should say. And he's just trying to, you know, he's trying to do his job here. I mean, I'm amazed at his patience. I mean, honestly, if someone called me a murderer, I'd probably knock him the fuck out. I'm serious. Like, I would have probably drug her out of that car and knocked her the fuck out. I mean, that's just being honest. I mean, because, you know, that's ridiculous. That's a huge insult. I mean, you know, who knows? This cop may have PTSD. He may have been, you know, shooting incidents. You know, and trust me, I guarantee if he's a decent officer, he probably doesn't like to think about that. And then to call him a murderer, I mean, that's pretty fucking low. And, you know, I'm looking at this objectively, and I don't really see anything that he has done so far wrong as a law enforcement officer. And, I mean, in fact, I think he's been pretty damn reasonable despite her behavior towards him. I mean, how many times has she called him a murderer? She also said that he's harassing her, you know, by pulling her over. No, he's doing his job. He saw you doing something you weren't supposed to be doing. He decided to make contact with you. You know, deal with the consequences of it. Like I said, chances are she'd been nice and said, hey, what's your problem? I probably looked there and said, hey, you're using your cell phone. You can't do that while you're driving. Just keep it in mind. Have a nice day. That's probably all that would have happened. I promise you, that's probably all that would have happened because most cops don't want to write stupid tickets like that. It's a lot, you know, it's extra paperwork for them. Then they might have to show up at court if you challenge it. You know, I mean... you look at this and you go, this could have been a 10-second video, 15 seconds tops. And instead it's turned into, we're at minute 12 out of 2:23. Well, trust me, this whole incident takes a lot longer, but they cut out him waiting for the supervisor to arrive. Anyways, continuing.
Thank you.
And I'm perfectly legal, and I'm a teacher. So there.
Congratulations.
Okay, this is the video where she says she's a teacher. I didn't catch that part earlier when I was looking at it. Trying to find the right video. I love his response when he goes, I'm perfectly legal, and I'm a teacher. He goes, congratulations. I'm sorry, but that's golden, guys. That is golden. Oh shit. I mean that's just savage. He's probably thinking to himself, really? They let you near kids? Much less educate them?
You're a murderer.
What's your last name? I can't see that there.
Well, here you
Stop
go, murderer.
shaking. Zoom in on that for
No,
me, man.
because you're scaring me.
Oh,
You're threatening to kill me and my son. Can you give me
Okay.
the
You're threatening to kill me and my son. Has he once said, I'm going to kill you and your son? I mean, I haven't heard it in this video. Have you guys? I mean, is there another video out there that shows him actually saying that? Because so far, he's been nothing but nice to her. I would have had her outside the car, you know, detained, you know. And you know, here's the thing, she's got a kid, and she's apparently doing this in front of the kid, because apparently the kid's in the vehicle because she said she was taking her kid somewhere earlier, something about, I think, soccer or something. So you know that kid is hearing everything his mama's saying right now. He's hearing all of this kid. If I was a kid, I'd be embarrassed as fuck. You know, I'd be you know, I mean, you know, depending on how young the kid, her saying stuff like she's saying, you know, that kid might be terrified right now. And the kid should have no reason to be terrified of this officer. Again, this lady's just, I mean, she's fucking nuts. I don't know if she's got mental health issues or what the hell the case is here, but I mean, holy crap.
I'll tell you what, you keep smiling, you're on camera.
You're trying to threaten to kill me.
I didn't say
smiling,
that.
you're the one.
You keep smiling, you're on camera.
Is this your car?
Yes, it is. And you're trying to say I stole my own car because you're jealous?
No, you're just asking if it's your car. He didn't say anything about you having stole it. You're not being cooperative with the officer here, so he's obviously got reasons to be suspicious of your activities. You know, he's just asking if it's your car. You know, it ain't because he's jealous. Hell, the car he gets to ride around in every day is probably a pretty badass car under the hood. You know, we're talking about. I mean, I don't know what LA County's, you know, police cruisers, you know, are, but I bet you they got a police interceptor motor in them. I bet you they can do some damage on the road. I bet they can go down the road pretty quick. Probably a bit far quicker than that car can. And if they can't, well, they always got Motorola.
Yeah, I don't think so. You wait for me right here, okay?
You're jealous?
Okay, here we got the supervisor.
He's only citing you for using your cell phone while you're driving. That's it.
I see, now she's getting a citation.
For him being a Mexican racist? What is that?
For him being a Mexican, really? I mean, wow.
Name? Gas.
It's on the citation, ma'am.
Here you go, Mexican racist. You're always going to be a Mexican. You'll never be white. You know that, right? You'll never be white, which is what you really want to be.
There you go, dear.
White.
Have a good day.
You want...
Okay, I'm going to say a couple things here about what this lady just said. We're going to digest this a little bit. So one, she calls him a Mexican racist, which he never once said anything against Hispanics. I don't know if he's a Hispanic officer or, you know, if he's actually Mexican or if he's Puerto Rican or Guatemalan or any other Hispanic ethnic group. You know, there's no way she can know either. I mean, to be honest, unless he came out and said, he never once said what he was. And who really cares? You know, obviously this lady believes all cops are racist. Obviously she believes they're all murderers. This lady really needs to check herself and think about what she actually believes, because, you know, this is the same person who'll go out there and tell everybody else that they're racist. And you look at the comments that she's making, and she's the one actually making the racist comments. And you see this all the time. You see this all the time. You know, I don't get it, guys. I really don't. You know, and then she tells the guy that, you'll never be white, which is what you really want to be. You want to be white, all this stuff. Why? Why would he want to be white? Why would he want to just be himself? In fact, I'm pretty sure he probably just wants to be himself. And doesn't really give a damn about what his skin color is. I don't, in fact, I don't think any reasonable person wakes up in the morning and goes, I wish I was a different skin color. I mean, if they do, well then, Michael Jackson did something, or maybe he had a disease, I can't remember. I have to look that up. I don't know. Comment below if you know how Michael Jackson lost the pigment and whatnot. But either way, the stuff she's saying to this guy, I mean, quite frankly, is just way out of line. Way the fuck out of line. And, this could have been a simple, easy, positive interaction. And her own comments, her own lack of willingness to cooperate extended this whole incident into ridiculousness, which you see all the time with, these Karens and whatnot, and how they behave themselves. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. I've interacted with Karens in real life and whatnot, and I got a few stories, but actually at some point, if you guys want to see a video on that, I'll actually tell a few stories about some of my interactions with Karens. But it is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, yeah, let's finish off the video here. We only got a little bit left. In fact, that might just be the end of it right there. Anyways, that's the end of that video right there. So, a couple updates before we take off. Real quick, there is a Patreon. Link will be in the description for that. The new channel is delayed in launching right now. I kind of fell behind because there's some family stuff going on, and also some stuff going on with my service dog Freya. Anyways, that is coming. I will be trying to do some filming on that this coming week, and get it ready to launch. Got a little bit more work to do on it. Unfortunately, I had some things tie me up on that. So be looking for the new channel. I will put a link in the description of this video to the new channel when the new channel launches. I'm hoping by not tomorrow, but the following Friday, getting it launched. Yeah, and like I said, check these guys out. Caliber Press, I should say. They seem like a pretty awesome group. In fact, actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and subscribe there too myself. Yeah. Anyways, if you enjoyed the comment, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Hit the hit the bell notification so you don't miss a thing. And check us out on Patreon. There's some awesome little incentives on there. Anyways, we'll catch you next time. Have a good one.